All right. Oh, don't you keep forgetting to share the video on the Rat Talk page too. Remember to do that.
Remember. Okay, sorry.
I'll do it right now after you're done. All right.
Damn. Lakers are losing to the 76ers.
Was that surprising?
Not really. But
What's up with the Kings?
they always fuck up
What
every
the
once in a
fuck
while.
happened?
I know, right?
Like
Started
the past,
off
what,
good
3
and then-
games?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's not
Still a
time
chance.
yet. It's not time
Still
yet.
a
So what we'll do is talk about Knotfest, Ice Bag, fucking other shit, shows, stories, whatnot. Just try to keep talking as much as possible.
Just talk. Constant talk. Just whisper.
Yeah.
Very quietly.
All the sound effects are loud.
Ah! That was very
Jesus
loud.
Christ.
Just so you know.
I fucking hate that one. Fuck children.
Just gonna keep one on.
It's kind of hard with these.
Yeah.
Like, he has to be, like, slanted and stuff.
Are we live?
Oh,
Huh? Yeah, we're live.
No.
Oh, shit.
I'm all screaming. I fucking hate children.
The fuck is going on?
Exactly.
I like
This
that.
is my new favorite one.
The truth is out there.
See, I feel like I chopped that one out pretty good.
Yeah, it's just a little loud. You know, I just felt like I got raped by a.
Well,
soy
the reason why the soundboard is loud to us is because when the playback, it is not that loud.
It's not that loud.
It is not that loud.
Hey, question. When we do our...
Holy shit. Sorry.
Yeah, silence your cell phones, please. When we do the live feed, can they hear the sound effects and theme song
Yes.
and everything?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Good shit.
Yes.
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 Yes. All right.
Taking hits, talking shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep getting stoned. How you feeling? All right, dude? You feeling good?
Pretty stoned. I'm feeling excellent.
You actually got high, dude. I'm proud of you.
Oh, thanks. I actually
Aw.
didn't even get that high.
Oh, man. Oh, no. It says the post failed. Why did it fail? Post.
All right. I got my hat on.
You have your sunglasses?
Yep. All right, we're ready to start, guys.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Red talk, motherfucker. Get down with it, identity, shitting all over what that fake bitches. Man, I kinda smoking dank, kicking ass on the side. Bringing that flavor, she elevating the vibe. Boom, bitty, bye, bye, who's getting high? Everybody is, bitch, watch how time flies with that real talk with a steel cog. Taste it, jizz with a twist and your chin on your face is. Podcast basics, aced it, going ape shit. Up the ante when they blaze and I take it in. From the gays to the scum to the friends. Every Wednesday when the day ends, all enemies wish they had this energy. This is Ratt Talk, catch an ice bag injury. Y'all moving like a motherfucking centipede. We accelerate just to devastate the industry. Hearts got the boss sweet.
Can you fix the
Oh,
camera?
God. What's happening?
Yeah, and then your tent got annihilated by Nikki.
Please? No.
Yeah.
He did apologize to me after. He's like, dude, I'm so sorry. I threw the toilet paper and it knocked the one pole over.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Your whole tent was revolved around one pole.
Yep.
One teeny ass pole.
Yeah, that was a piece of shit. That was a really bad
All
idea.
right, finally, we got the fucking live feed going. All right, there you go. Now I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I'm here to start the episode now.
I fucking started the shit.
I know.
So.
You look beautiful.
Coming in mid-episode. Sorry, guys. I know that now the live feeders aren't going to be able to hear the theme song now. Sorry, guys.
Oops.
But yeah, we're just having a little technical problem with the live feed issue. But thank you for filling in for me. Don't let me interrupt. Actually, keep talking. Keep
What were we
talking.
talking about?
Yeah. What
Just
were we
not
talking
talk about my really bad tent
I'm
anymore.
not even that stoned yet. Fuck.
Yeah.
We're talking
Well,
about your stupid
actually,
tent.
okay, yeah. You guys mentioned that it was your first time coming camping with us. You've gone to Knotfest every single year.
Yes. The lineup.
Dude, the difference though, like even though the lineups. Okay, let's talk about the lineup actually, real quickly. How did you feel about the lineup? Having gone to every single Knotfest.
Okay, because of that, going to every Knotfest and then going to this lineup, it's to me, it was kind of disappointing because most of the bands I didn't even really care about. But that's that's my particular taste.
Yeah, it's your personal taste. I mean,
I was disappointed not seeing Slipknot.
Mm-hmm.
That was a disappointment, but I obviously didn't deter me from going.
Mm-hmm.
I still went.
Kept a lot of people from going. A lot of people were bitching about it.
A lot of fucking people were bitching about it.
It's kind of annoying. It's like, all right, if you want to just go.
I mean, it's a fucking festival.
It's a festival, dude. It's a reason to go listen to heavy metal music.
That's what I was saying, but everyone's like, well, no, it's not the same. It's not Fest, but there's no Slipknot. I'm like, well, if you're only going for Slipknot, then you're really wasting your money.
Slipknot. Fest.
I mean, it's not Slipknot
Not
Fest.
Not
Slipknot Fest.
It was a music
not fest,
festival.
not Slipknot Fest.
I mean, that's kind of true though. Like they're. I mean, yeah, they threw their name into the festival, but they're making
that was why they didn't. Supposedly, that's why they didn't play this year, was because they're like, we don't want Knotfest to be just about Slipknot, like
even though it's named after
Slipknot.
I mean,
but if you think about it, that's how Ozzfest was.
Exactly.
Yeah, Ozzy didn't play a lot of Ozzfest.
They wanted to start something and obviously put their name in there, but they wanted their name to carry on through other bands.
Exactly.
Bring all the hype.
Yeah, and then and then when Slipknot does come back to play their Knotfest, the show that they put together, it's going to draw in a bigger crowd.
Unless they try to do what is it called, Iowa again.
Oh, dude, yeah.
The whole I like that album, I do, but. When you do the encore and you make it the song Iowa, that was the most disappointing and sad encore of my life. First of all, you make sure your sound is okay. That was my number one worry coming in, because last year we all said that the sound was not good. It was not good quality sound for Knotfest.
I mean, at least this year the sound quality was
the sound quality was a lot better.
Even if it was rained and damp and stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of liked Knotfest more in the cold than in the heat.
I
didn't like the rain, but
I didn't like not being able to sit down.
That's true.
I do like sitting down,
but I did enjoy. You should have brought a towel.
Well, I brought that poncho.
That poncho.
See, that's why I had a flannel wrapped around my waist. But y'all kept calling me a fucking pirate. But
you're a little punker pirate.
I'm a little punker pirate. But that's what it's for.
Hey. No, but hey, man, I enjoy the wet, damp floor because no dust.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's true. I did not inhale as much dust.
That was actually very, very enjoyable.
Yeah,
not as many black boogers this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you could actually see the band.
Giant exactly. Dust cloud. Oh man. Okay, but your first time ever camping though. I'm guessing that's why you wanted to go this year, right? Or were you going to go regardless?
I was going to go regardless, and then
keeping the true.
I was. I really was, honestly, and because I invited Angel, and he's like, I don't really want to go because of the lineup, whatever. I was like, dude, it's tradition. Come on, I go every year. I'm going to go by myself regardless, or I'll find someone to go with me. And then then I was telling you about that, and you're like, "Well, I have 2 spots in my campsite," and I was like, "Oh, that's nice." And you're like, "You want to come?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude! Like, hell yeah!"
You're like, "That's nice. Please invite me. Please invite me."
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I was really hounding for people to go too.
Really?
Like,
for like a week.
Yeah,
Well, because his cousin was supposed to go, but he dropped out.
Yeah, he couldn't.
Thanks
go
for
anymore.
the invite sooner.
Travis.
Well, I didn't.
Vince.
You weren't on Facebook. You were off the grid, man. I didn't even know you were still alive, dude. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
he died on us.
I'm alive still, so
yeah.
Where'd that whiskey go? Do we have whiskey? Or are we not fucking with that?
Oh,
damn! I got my chaser, but nothing.
You forgot it.
Yeah,
it's in the car.
Oh well, it wasn't meant to be.
I know. Actually, it's the same Jack bottle from Knotfest.
From Knotfest.
Yeah.
I kind of feel disappointed. I wish I kind of feel disappointed in ourselves that we didn't finish it.
we didn't have Jeff.
That's true. But
None of us were feeling it, really.
Well,
it's because we all got so stoned the second day.
I think the weather also, though.
The weather did.
Whiskey keeps you warm.
Yeah, I feel like cold weather makes me want whiskey.
Yeah.
No, but I just mean like the cold weather really drained us.
Because all of us, by the second day, we were
Because by
done.
the second day, we all woke up and we were just
What
like,
I really think it was is we didn't.
No, I was just hungover from wizarding.
Oh, well,
that too.
Yeah,
but I
that's
mean,
what it was. I just wasn't feeling drinking at all. Like I had like 2 or 3 beers that entire day.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I feel like it's also because when we've gone like with the mega group and we had like Jeff,
you
those are those
catch a second win. Yeah, you catch a second win with everybody there.
Because all the hype, they're like, "Fuck yeah, Knotfest, chug this." It's like, okay,
fucking Slayer,
fucking Slayer.
Oh my god, how stupid is that?
But yeah, we didn't have a lot of people, so we weren't as hyped. I mean, we had a good ass group, and we were chill, and we handled our shit when it came to food and like cleanliness.
We did go to the other campsite, and the time that we did, they were sleeping.
Yeah,
even they were like not in it. To win.
Well, because they were having their own shit, but we should have done something to the campsite.
We should have fucking gotten them right there.
Yeah.
Should have fucking gotten them.
So what happened to our campsite, Matthew?
They got TP'd. But we'll go into that later. Actually, that was at the end of the whole.
So going back to that lineup, I'm really disappointed we didn't get to see half the bands that we wanted to see.
Yeah, well, because they were playing at fucking noon, dude.
I saw Havoc, and Havoc was fucking amazing.
I mean, I tried to wake up. I told y'all, like, don't you want to see a band at noon? You're like, like, shouldn't we start eating because we want to see a band at noon?
I did. I did. I saw Havoc.
Good for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. It was fun.
That's why I was encouraged. Don't wait for everybody else. If you want to fucking go, like, that's the beauty of it. The campsite is right there. You can walk in by yourself, catch the band, and walk back. I mean, it might be a little bit of a walk, but it's worth it.
It doesn't really matter.
But
I mean, you knew where the lock was, too. You could have just unlocked the car.
I know.
But it's all right.
But yeah, like I've never seen Creator, so not seeing Creator was, and I've never seen Warbringer, so not seeing those two was really disappointing for me because I was super excited for them.
Yeah, I was excited to see Creator and Warbringer.
But Creator's playing in February with Sabaton.
Oh shit! There you go.
So I might go.
There you go. Second chance. Redemption.
Chance. Yeah. So I might do that. But hey,
are they headlining that show?
They are headlining. I believe so. I believe so.
Creator's headline. That'd be a good show.
It will be a good show. We should go.
Totally should go. Let's go.
Let's go. We'll talk about that later. It's in February. We got a couple months. So.
Oh, when in February?
I think it was the 12th.
So like mid-February.
Her birthday?
Mid.
Oh, mine's on the 10th, babe.
He knew that.
He knew that.
Didn't you want
around there?
Who did you want to see on Valentine's Day? Weren't we talking about this?
Havoc with Kill Switch and Anthrax.
What is it?
Kill Switch?
Taste of Chaos?
Are they back already?
Killthrax, is that what it is?
Is it a Taste of Chaos or
no,
what?
shut the fuck up.
Dude, that was a Taste of Chaos lineup like 3 years ago, I swear.
Or the Metal Alliance. That was,
I mean, that would be a cool Valentine's Day if we did that.
Yeah.
Creator. You can create.
Well, no, that's on the 12th. The 14th is the Anthrax and Kill Switch with Havoc.
On the 14th.
On the 14th.
On Valentine's Day.
We can go to both shows.
Oh, fuck. I mean, and then... So, going back to Knotfest.
The neighbors, man. The neighbors.
Yeah. The neighbors.
Fuck the neighbors. No, I'm kidding.
The neighbors were...
Our neighbors were cool.
Our neighbors were cool. We're talking about because there's the night one that was crazy.
Yeah, that guy was like fucking awesome. First of all, the people behind us were fucking crazy. Like they were partying, dude. Like
nonstop.
Across the way, set up a beer pong table.
Fucking tent, yeah.
They had like a 12-person tent. Like it literally like had like.
Oh, and we fucking scored. We got a corner spot. So we had all this extra room. Like, we were so blessed with an amazing spot.
Yeah.
So much room for, like,
activities.
So much room for activities.
Oh, man.
You know, I would have brought a bigger tent and a better tent if I would have known we would have had more room.
Yeah, but it's
that was like the main.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was the main reason.
Any
I bought
other
that
tent that you would have brought would have been a better tent.
Yeah, no, but 5 minutes later, like you totally would not have had that spot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would have been fucked if I had a bigger tent.
we were just fucking lucky, dude. We were
super
so lucky.
I told her I was ready because I thought he was going to put us on the opposite side, and I was ready to pull out $20 and be like, "Hey, give us that corner spot. Here, I'll give you." But he just put us there. I'm like, wow, I didn't have to bribe him at all.
I know. That was just fucking pure luck right there, man. Because when you have a corner spot...
Yeah. And it had our own little power outlet. Like, we were going to charge a trash can.
Restroom.
Restroom, pretty much. Hell yeah.
I know. I mean, there was bushes around for me to kind of squat in.
No one, like, literally walked around there unless they were going to, like...
To the restroom.
Sites, basically, the restroom, yeah.
Do the shitter. Because,
because there was a pisser. Like, once.
Once, yeah.
It's twice. The first day.
I saw him twice. That was it,
yeah. It was pretty chill there. We were getting fucked up, like, sup?
Dude, oh, yeah. It's so great just sitting there. It's like a weekend-long tailgate, dude.
Yeah, exactly. It was fun.
You wake up, drink a beer, eat some meat, drink another beer, go rock out, come back, eat some meat, drink another beer.
I mean,
that was so perfect, dude. I had a fucking blast. Thanks for inviting me again. That was
we haven't had a corner spot since Knotfest 1 when I went the very first year, dude, and that shit was fucking crazy.
I know. I keep hearing about it.
Yeah. Burgers and dogs, dude. Burgers and dogs for days.
So next year, we're gonna do the war.
Oh, we're continuing.
Oh yeah.
Continuing that war.
Yeah, they struck first, dude. Yeah, it's on.
Well, we missed our first strike. We did miss.
We had the opportunity
because we were the better people there. All right, John.
We're like, oh, it's gonna rain. It'd be bad. We should.
But dude, we got some good fucking ideas though. We got some really good. ideas.
Yeah,
I know.
We're planned.
Can't talk.
Can't talk about it.
No, we're not. But get ready.
Get ready. Oh man, it's gonna be good.
Prepare your anus.
Dude, going back to our neighbors, we had some cool neighbors, and we also had some fucking like weird ass people coming up. Remember that like dude who was kind of racist kept wanting to party with us?
Ironically, his name was Vince.
His name was
Racist Vince.
It was, yeah, dude. Like he came up, like he basically walked up and said, "Hey, I'm Vince, and I'm a racist."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna say some stuff that's racist, and it's just because I like to like push people or some bullshit. He said. I forgot
whatever.
what it was.
Yeah.
And like none of us were like engaging in conversation. He was like, "All right, bye."
No, that's when we left.
Yeah, we're like, we're getting the fuck out of here, dude. Later.
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
He was just.
Did he
try
to do shit with our neighbor?
Like
What?
hang out with them?
No, I thought he like tried to do shit with the Sean kid. Remember?
Do shit meaning
Like blow him?
Yeah, like shit like that. Yeah, that's
What?
what Sean said. Remember that night?
What?
Yeah, he came back. He's like, dude, I think that Vince guy was gay because he was.
Oh,
All right.
that's
For those of you guys who don't know, we had our neighbors who were right next to us, not the people across the way with their big
Basically,
ass tent.
yeah. Well, because the spots are back to back, so the
Yeah.
neighbors that were like against our backs, and then the neighbors that were immediately to the right because we were on the corner spot. They were fucking cool people, but we had other people from the next aisle who were coming over and hanging out,
Trying
like
to hang out with us, yeah.
exploring. And that's where that guy Vince came from.
That's where he came from, and he was trying to, I guess, get at one of the guys who was in the spot that was right next to us. But yeah, I didn't hear about
when
that.
did he say that?
You knocked out.
No, I know.
Everybody was
knocked
asleep. Yeah,
out.
everybody
No.
was asleep. It was just me and John.
Yeah, and then that guy came back and like he was like, oh, if you don't move the water off their tent, they're gonna die. Right? Or
Who,
he's like,
Vince?
that guy
the
Sean.
Yeah,
Sean?
was like
Because
he was like,
it started raining. That's why.
Oh
It
yeah,
started-
was
it
he saying
started
he knew
raining,
somebody
yeah.
in like Boy Scouts who like lost all feeling in their face because
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, it was like a section of their face though. Like it
Because it
wasn't
was
their,
stuck to the tent.
it was up against the tent and it got like frozen to death.
Got nerve damage and shit. Well, yeah. Anyway, that's what he was saying. So like that. So that was when he came back and was like, "Yeah, dude, that Vince guy is super weird." And like, he was saying some really like bi-curious stuff.
Hey, I mean,
Fuck it.
Dude, I wonder what that means.
I didn't want to know, man.
I don't want to know. No, that guy was weird.
Because
Anyways.
like that guy was
dude.
really weird.
That guy made me want to go to sleep. Like when he came over, I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to sleep."
Yeah, time
You're
for
weird.
bed. Yep.
All right, and there's too many weirdos out. This isn't fun anymore.
Walking around with my wizard staff, like,
Your
dude.
little baby wizard stick.
It was not a wizard staff. It was a stick.
Okay, my wand.
It was a walking
Your Yoda.
stick.
my wand.
Your Yoda stick.
My bud wizard staff.
It was your Bud Wizard
Junior.
stick.
Yeah, your Bud Wizard stick that you did not make
attempt.
wizard.
You didn't. It doesn't count. It's an attempt.
It was an attempt.
So it's not a staff.
I was still walking around with it, going to the other campsite, and I was stopped by like 10 different people trying to like have me
conversation.
Yeah, they were like, dude, that
that's
shit
cool.
is
If
Your arm
amazing.
cannot bend at a 90-degree angle, and your can is still not touching the floor. It's not a staff. It's a stick.
Yeah.
I'm not debating whether it was a staff or a stick. Like, I get it. It was a stick. Okay.
You know,
I get
doctors,
it.
Man,
I mean-
they know their stuff. They went to school. They got a bachelor's.
I went to Hogwarts and shit. I
Wizard
know.
doctors, dude.
I get it.
I got my doctorate in wizardry. Don't fuck with me.
But like no one knew what that was besides us.
No, other people knew when we were walking around with our actual staffs because.
When the guys were playing cone toss.
Oh, yeah.
Shit!
They mentioned it.
yeah.
They mentioned they're like, hey,
Hey,
staffer."
wizard stuff.
And we were like, like
And we're like, yeah, we're drunk.
Fucking Slayer.
Yeah, exactly.
That was all.
Slayer.
I mean, we were too drunk to actually.
Some lady asked.
The best part about that too was that Slayer did not even play. They
was-
weren't even there, and people
We
were
just
still
gotta go to
yelling,
Slayer.
"Fucking Slayer."
Gotta go to a
was
Slayer
there.
show.
They were the ones that kept saying it.
Oh shit! Right?
It was Harry King and
It's true.
Harry
Okay, we
King
just
and
gotta go to-
Tom
Tom Araya were walking around. Fucking Slayer.
We just gotta go to a Slayer show and yell out Slipknot.
Ozzy just
And get your ass fucking beat.
No,
Man,
that is cool.
I need a sound effect for a bad joke.
Aww.
One of those.
Remember how I told you how you pick on me? Like, I'm
Yeah.
there. Like,
I mean, that was kind of easy though. I mean,
Remember when she wanted to bring a fanny pack?
oh shit, dude.
dude, y'all talk shit, but you guys have pockets.
Just get clothes with pockets.
Girls' clothes don't have pockets.
Well, then get boys' clothes.
Boys' clothes don't fit girl hips.
I'm not. Well,
Husky.
there's cargo pants.
Like all three guys are just.
Y'all are dumb. Y'all don't know the struggle.
You don't have to bring any. Like, what would you like to bring in with you in your fanny pack?
I mean, if I needed it, tampons.
Oh yeah, I
Tampons are good to have in there when you need them. Your wallet, maybe a charger or a portable phone charger.
But when you're camping, like, why not just leave your stuff in the tent?
I mean, but if you have a portable phone charger, your phone's not going to die, so you can be on the venue for longer.
I guess.
I wonder if you can actually bring in a portable.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
I don't know. I've never done it before.
Yeah, they allow it. I mean, they'll look at it and be like, "What's this?" And it's like charger, and it clearly has it labeled on the side of most chargers, where it's very obvious that it is a phone.
Eventually, one person is gonna make a bomb, and then we're no longer.
Pretty sure you already can.
If that
make a bomb out of
happens-
that.
Like shoes, dog. Just like shoes at airports. You know what I'm talking about?
Can't bring shoes.
No, you have to take your shoes off when you go to the.
Well, that's because they'll check the shoes.
Well,
Like,
because there's a shoe bomb.
right.
Yeah,
Well, that they check them.
that's yeah for
A
bombs.
shoe bomb?
Yeah, like there's a shoe bomber.
Yeah, you never do
You
the
didn't hear
shoe
about the shoe
bomber.
bomber?
Yeah,
Remember,
It's
I fell
called
off the face
shoe
of the earth
bomber.
for like 4 years.
They had these
Dude,
sick ass shoes, and they're like
that was
the
like
bomb.
an insult for kids too. Like,
Nah.
what are you, stupid shoe bomber? Fucking shoe bomber.
Really?
I never heard it as an insult. Like
Yeah,
that.
like the people that had really like
Big shoes?
yeah the big
Oh.
like steel
Toes
leather
and
ones
shit.
and all that. Yeah,
like Kirkland brand shoes.
Yes,
yeah. Kirkland brand shoes.
Kirkland.
Kirkland has shoes.
I know, right?
They have everything.
Beer.
Yeah, here.
Kirkland Lights, dude.
Condoms,
Didn't Angel get one of those?
cigarettes now.
Kirkland Light?
Yeah, dude.
$10 Kirkland silvers.
Or is that what Basil got? That's what Basil got, right? From helping that guy?
Oh
That
yeah,
guy-
Oh,
I
yeah.
appreciate that.
Got a
Yeah,
fucking-
Somebody pushed their car and gave them beer. And gave them Kirkland
Give
Lights.
him a case.
Did they give him a
Dude,
case?
That's how bad that beer is, dude. They gave him a case of beer.
They probably like left it in their car knowing that
Someone-
eventually they're gonna
Man,
need
right.
someone to push their car, and they're like, "Fuck, we can get rid of that Kirkland."
Yeah, we can finally get rid of this Kirkland Light, dude. Or they just didn't want to feel like they were giving it away, so they purposely got stuck.
Their car worked. Did their car
Yeah,
work?
it perfectly worked fine. Hey man, you want to help us out? We'll give you beer.
You know, like funny as that sounds, I was actually with Vincent Simpson, and I was with Vince, Tyler, and I think it was Aaron, and like no shit, we were walking to like 7-Eleven or something from Tyler's house, and literally like some car broke down, and we were like, oh, we'll be like nice and shit,
Oh shit!
and we pushed the car like literally like 2 blocks up like the hill into like a parking spot, and as soon as they got in that parking spot, they drove right off. Like, did they need gas? I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. But literally, yeah, they wasted all of that, like literally like 10 minutes of us pushing a car and just drove off. Just, oh, thanks guys.
What?
Just drove right off.
I wonder what.
Like, I'm thinking just gas. Just probably they're just low on gas. Because there's a gas station right up. There's 2, right? on mountain?
Well, usually I would think like a clutch push, like, or what is it?
Yeah. You pop the clutch.
Yeah.
No, but they were stopped. They were stopped.
Yeah, you need a full sprint.
Yeah.
Like you need to push your car for.
Like we
clutch.
pushed it into a spot and
they stopped, and then they just fired up
and just fired up.
Oh
left.
my god!
Lame.
How awkward.
It was.
How
shitty
shitty is that?
I know,
too,
dude.
right?
And then we just had to walk to like 7-Eleven all sweaty.
Get a bunch of fucking water.
Yeah,
You're
spend
gonna
extra money.
get snacks and everything. You just got fucking water.
We just got a water and a blunt left.
No pizza, dude.
Nothing. Wings or whatever the hell they have.
Oh my god! I know, right? Hey, dude, 7-Eleven food, man, came through.
Hey man, when you're
It
really
does
fucked
come.
up,
Oh, absolutely, it comes through. There have been
there's,
many
like,
nights
nothing else open.
we'll come home from
Pizza.
the dollar and we'll buy a pizza from there.
Yeah.
You
That
just
comes in
you
clutch.
don't come home from the dollar. You just walk over to 7-Eleven. there's no idea of skipping it.
I mean, why would you? It's like right next to it.
It is. It's very convenient.
All right, we're gonna take it out on a song right now, ladies and gentlemen, for a little halftime. This is a song by Reagan, who we actually saw at Knotfest.
Oh, they were fucking awesome.
Yeah, they fucking played a great set, and this is one of our favorite songs that they played. It's called "Fuck the Neighbors," and
That's how we felt.
yeah, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory at that point. But go ahead and listen in real quick. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hey neighbor, yard looks great. Anyhow, hey, is the party evening tonight or tomorrow or... Strangers are dancing, I keep my voice down. Trust me, guns, it's 5 a.m. Not my problem. Or fall to make this place to live. Fuck the neighbors. Fuck your yard. The more that you complain, the more we'll go hard. We know you're the one that calls the cops. You won't to our face. I know, I can't keep you with it. That's what I'm like. We will last when to leave this place. Fuck the neighbors. Fuck your yard. The more that you complain, the more we'll go hard. Hey, this has got an invoice. You guys are fucking up my schedule. That's what he said. That's all he did.
Yo, that was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah,
Shout out to
That's a good
Iron
fucking-
Reagan.
That was a
They were
good
fucking
show.
sick.
Yeah, they put on a great fucking set, dude.
Matt and I got the set list when we saw Iron Reagan.
We
Well,
actually did.
he was the one who yelled like, "Yo, let me get that set list," and I, being the sneaky person that I am, just kind of went up and
The sticky fingers.
the sticky fingers. I ran through and I kind of nipped it and I got it.
Nipped it right in the butt.
And got
Yep.
it signed.
Yeah.
And then we had to buy a CD in order to meet them
Yeah.
and get it signed. But like they were chill about it, and of course they signed our set list. And then we gave the signed CD to our buddy Chris over here.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
have it
Okay.
like propped up on my fucking
Aw.
dresser. Like
He was like looking at us like, wait,
I
can
thought
have
you
it?
guys were fucking with me. Like, oh,
He was
No,
in
there you
such
go, you
disbelief.
could-
It was kind of
I can
honest.
have it?
Yeah, I
He was
handed it to you.
endearing.
I was like, here, there you go.
He's like,
just
I
like that. Like,
yeah.
can have this. Like,
He
what's
heard
the
all the
catch?
stories of Matt being an ass, and he was waiting for like the come around.
ah, gotcha, bitch.
You open it. There's a Creed CD in there.
There's a signed.
A
Signed
signed
Creed
Creed
CD.
CD. Oh,
They
fuck.
signed a Creed CD.
Oh my god! They signed the Creed CD. Fuck. Then you would have to keep
You'd have
it.
to keep
Yeah.
Great, dude.
Oh my God. Dude, talk about a bad joke. That's so good. I want to do that now.
Can you sign this for me?
Yeah, just meet Metallica. Like, dude, can you sign this Creed CD so I can give it to my brother? They'll be like, what the fuck? Why? I'd be like, because he has to keep it once you sign it.
I don't know if they would though. A lot of people would probably be like, no, I'm not gonna sign
James
Metallica.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Would.
If you explain to them like the practicality of it, like the joke, like, no, he loves you so much that he'll keep a Creed CD. That's the thing.
Yeah, I guess if you have to pitch it right, because other people would probably be like, no, I only sign my own shit. Some people are like that. They refuse to sign anything else that's not
that's not theirs.
their own shit.
Or even licensed by them.
Yeah. Well, Jason Newsted didn't give a fuck. He signed my Metallica shirt that it clearly has Cliff Burton on it and not him.
Should be nice, or he's drunk.
No, well, I was like, look, see, now he's a part of the shirt.
Oh.
It's a signature. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Gotta get it signed. It makes me think of fucking Step Brothers.
Oh yeah,
the Randy Jackson samurai.
He's got a samurai sword.
Right.
You don't just not
Signed
have
by Randy Jackson?
Sign something.
Say something like that.
Are you not gonna get his autograph?
Right. Oh fuck. Well, okay, so
We
let's
met
talk
them.
about
in the parking lot.
Oh,
yeah. Then we ran into the Iron Reagan
into
again.
Iron Reagan in the parking lot. Hello, hi.
Oh
and
hey,
Matt and Chris once again got a souvenir.
I
Hot
did.
fudge.
Hot fudge.
We got
They
their
gave
Iron
their
Reagan
hot
hot
fudge.
fudge.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Iron Reagan for giving us that fudge, bro.
I know we should tag them in this and be like, thanks for the hot fudge.
Thanks for the fudge.
Thanks
They'd
for
be
the
like,
fudge.
what?
Wasn't like he was
They-
just trying
yeah,
to
they-
get you guys to throw his trash away or something.
He asked if we wanted the fudge, not the plate.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or he didn't say.
There was
hey,
still
throw
a
this
good
away
amount of fudge on it too.
which Matt
was it
ate
hot?
most of it.
He probably
Was it
didn't
hot?
want it anymore.
Yeah,
and
it
thinking
was.
these
Was
guys
actually hot.
recognize me, they would appreciate the interaction.
Maybe-
so they're just like, fuck it.
Or maybe that was like a decoy, like, here, take this hot fudge and don't fucking talk to me. And we're all there like fucking eating the hot fudge. Like,
actually,
oh, shit.
it couldn't have been that because we were walking away already, and they were walking away. The guy stopped and turned around and was like, hey, you guys want this fudge?
I guess so, huh?
Nah, then honestly, then I think he was probably like, I want to get fucking rid of this. I don't want to keep
No, yeah,
carrying
he was
this.
definitely why would, I mean, you don't
doesn't
just
want to throw it
throw,
away.
you don't just throw away a plate of hot fudge unless you're tired of the hot fudge.
And it wasn't even hot.
Oh, we
It
got
was
contradicting
warm.
stories.
It was warm.
After you gave it to me,
It was
wasn't
warm
hot.
with spit.
But
Shoved
it
it
was
in my
Iron
butt
Reagan.
real quick. That's
All right.
It was Iron Reagan's hot fudge.
That sweet,
That was a great
sweet
story.
Reagan hot fudge.
that sweet Reagan fudge. not in reference to our late president. Oh fuck!
What? No one's a diehard Republican here.
I'm offended.
Oh jeez. Let's not go there. Where's the?
I know.
I'm sorry.
That's
Last
yours.
year, I'm
That's
sorry.
what I
Last year,
need.
like 3 Republican fans. Oops. Gone.
All right. Who else played? Dude, Black Dahlia played. A
Oh,
fucking
I
monster set, dude.
know.
Let's talk about the second stage bands.
What?
John and I just looked at John and
No,
I
and I
just
just,
looked at each other. Like,
remember. I remember actually seeing that show, and just remember Angel and Chris just like be like, whatever.
Yeah, the whole time I was just like,
No,
this is cool, I guess.
I
Nah, they
enjoyed
don't.
it. I thought they sounded really good.
They did.
They
I'm-
sounded
you know
really
what?
good.
They
Dude,
put
they're
on a
fucking
really good
good,
show,
dude.
and
Yeah.
it was a good show. It was enjoyable.
Mhm.
I had a good time.
Yeah, they
I just
fucking
don't
rocked
like
it, dude.
them. So.
Well, you know what? I don't fucking like you, dude. All right? You can...
I don't even know why I'm here.
Who invited you?
Everyone's question, Chris.
I kept asking myself the same question at Knotfest. Why am I here? Why did you invite me?
Oh man, just bad jokes all around the entire time.
It was a very punny weekend.
Who else did you see then?
Besides you guys,
Mm-hmm.
just Havoc. I saw Havoc.
Yeah,
Besides
without that, we were all pretty much together.
together,
Yeah,
we
saw
saw all
everything.
the bands.
Oh yeah, you
together.
didn't see Bodum, huh? You fucking just burned my hair.
I did. I did just see
A little
that.
bit, little bit.
Yeah, we didn't get
Good
to see
one.
Bodum either.
We did not get to see Bodum.
Yeah, we no. Well, I heard we heard Bodum. Didn't get to see Bodum.
I went to go see Stone Sour.
And you caught your song.
I caught the song, the only song I wanted to see while I was in the porty potty outside. Porty potty outside the fucking venue.
This here porty potty.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, dude.
Oh my god. How were they? I didn't see
Well,
Stone Sour at all.
none of us saw them.
None of us saw them. Yeah.
You're asking.
I heard him in the porta potty. Porty potty.
The porta potty. How was it from the porta potty?
It sounded pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It
didn't sound like shit.
It didn't sound like shit. I actually, when I walked inside, I saw them getting off stage. I saw them.
Yeah, you technically saw them.
It didn't sound like shit. It didn't sound like just.
Who else did we see?
Manson.
Wheelchair
cool.
Manson. He's actually the guy from.
The guy from what?
What?
I forgot the name.
What guy? With the guy from what?
Oh my god, I'm having like the biggest brain fart right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We were talking about it the whole time.
Oh,
Wait, we're saying that Manson is the guy from something? What?
Gary Oldman from The Fifth Element?
No.
I don't remember.
The robot
Grandma's
from
boy?
Grandma's Boy.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
I am the greatest in the world.
Stop laughing at me.
I hate your face.
I love how he literally got offended when we all laughed at him, and he really wanted sympathy, and he's like, "You're at a metal fest. Like, where do you think you're gonna get sympathy from?" Manson during the concert.
People laughed at him?
When he was making jokes.
No, because remember he was like, I'm sorry guys, I'm taking so long because shit fell on me, and everyone started busting up laughing. He's like, don't laugh at me.
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
Yeah.
I thought. I mean, it seemed like he was making
I'm pretty sure that was just his act.
Yeah, but I'm
because
I don't think he was actually offended, and I don't like. I think he was just
hope
making.
He was.
No.
I hoped he was.
I think he was joking around because obviously we're like getting restless waiting. He's like, sorry, it's taking a long time. Shit fell on me, which is like, okay, people chuckle. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, you're fine. And he's like, don't laugh at me. Like, but he's kidding. I thought he was kidding.
That was a good show.
It was cool.
I enjoyed it.
Dude, he came out in a fucking wheelchair, dude.
It wasn't even like a real wheelchair.
Oh my god. I cannot tell you how bad I just wanted to fucking bust up, dude. As soon as I saw that, I was like, dude, he's on a fucking wheelchair. I just want to be like, ah! Just fucking laugh, dude, because that shit was ridiculous, man. He was literally just like, I am the greatest ever.
You notice when he turned around and then he realized that he had to turn back around? He's like, oh no, it's all late.
Oh my god. And then he was trying to walk everywhere. Oh, fuck.
With the little boot thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
Oh man,
I bet those fake doctors just hated fucking him after that show.
Oh right, I know. I mean, see, he didn't sound that bad either.
No, he
sounded good and everything, but
it sounded normal. Just him fucking walking around like a retard.
Between every song, it was like 2 minutes of just waiting.
Just pitch blackness.
Yeah,
there was only 5 songs he played, right?
And then and then his guitarist would just bam,
yeah,
bam, bam. Bam. Wow.
It's like the little upstroke is like if he's asking if they're ready yet.
Yeah.
the thumbs down.
Did it. He's just fucking playing Jaws and shit. He's sitting there all bored. That's what I would have done. I started with playing funny shit, dude. Just.
What else did we see?
Ozzy was amazing.
Oh,
dude,
fucking
Ozzy,
chorus.
dude.
I felt so bad that he felt so bad.
Actually, Ozzy wasn't amazing.
He wasn't, but I mean, the show.
But Zakk Wylde was amazing.
Zakk Wylde was amazing, but I feel like anytime I see Ozzy, it's amazing to me because he's still alive.
He's still doing it.
And he's still doing it. So I still have mad respect, and it will always be amazing to me. But I feel bad that he was like, I'm so sorry, my voice sounds like shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's
honestly.
okay.
Yeah,
it's cold up here.
Well, he didn't really
it's
say
cold.
that,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
He did complain about the cold the whole time.
It was cold though.
Well, he is a little old man too.
Oh yeah, he
was
was wearing
bad,
fake leather shit. So
yeah, he's not very warm up there.
Yeah, it was all bad. It was a good show though.
The fire. Oh, it was fire.
Oh, every time.
Yep. Every time that fire went off, it was like a little like
Heaven.
part of heaven just popped up.
I mean, try standing next to the fire pits. That'll keep you warm too. We were by the fire pits during that whole time during Prophets of Rage.
Styrofoam smoke.
Yeah, you just gotta deal with plastic.
Fuck it. It was fun.
Just inhale a bunch of shit. Just shit, dude. Just literal shit. That's what you're fucking breathing in.
Didn't some guy try to light a fire and then nearly get in a fight with some kids that stopped?
Some kid came up and like stomped it out. So there's fire, and this huge ass dude was trying to start this fire.
Yeah, because he was burning plastic, and so these kids walked up like, "Don't burn the plastic! No plastic burning!"
Yeah, you didn't see that. There was some like little like it looked like not scene kids, but hipster kids. I guess.
Yeah. They were kids. They were just they were weenies.
They didn't really fit into the metal vibe.
They were weenies.
But yeah,
my sensors indicate that you are in fact a weenie.
General. I was just gonna say.
They just went for Prophets of Rage,
which was a great show.
Dude, I fucking had the most. I feel like I had the most fun during Prophets of Rage. That's actually when I actually was like pitting. I didn't really pit for Ozzy, but like I was in the pit a little bit for Prophets of Rage, but like it wasn't chick friendly. I saw too many girls get like laid out, and it wasn't cute. I was like, no, I don't feel like breaking my back today.
She got scared.
That's that set list. Though.
I didn't get scared.
That set list though.
The set list was fucking fun.
Yeah. It was all fucking Cypress Hill mix with the with the fucking Public Enemy right at the end.
Mm-hmm. That was really cool. I'm just happy.
Dude, that shit was so cool too when they played the Like a Stone tribute.
Yeah, that was nice.
And I love that they didn't have a singer. They didn't have anybody singing for it. It was the entire song, but it was just music only.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody else was singing.
Well,
that's beautiful though.
Yeah. It was nice.
It was nice. Huh?
It was fucking cool, dude.
Yeah.
And that shit made me cry. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
It was fun though. I mean, it's the closest I'm gonna get to seeing Rage Against the Machine and like pitting to Rage Against the Machine, which is something that I've always like thought about. Like, oh, that'd be so fucking awesome, and I got to do that. So slightly. I mean, it's the closest I'm gonna get, so I'll fucking take it. It was.
Well, I
fun,
thought
though.
Zach De La Rocha was part of the Prophets of Rage. I thought he was. I thought he was part of the lineup.
Maybe at one point.
Well, that one point he was.
But that's why I was like, oh yeah, dude, it's basically seeing Rage.
Yeah.
But Zach De La Rocha wasn't there, and I was like,
So is it,
so
like,
this
really
is Prophets of Rage.
Yeah. That's why the
Oh
name was so
well.
similar.
Yeah.
I had fun.
Did you enjoy Rob Zombie?
The three songs
The
that
three
we saw.
songs we saw.
I mean, enjoy a good show, and the first two times that I saw him were a good show, but after that was kind of like the same thing.
I wouldn't have mind staying longer, but it was cool. I feel like.
Yeah, I didn't really care for
I
Rob
know.
Zombie at the end.
He always puts on a really good show, though.
Yeah, I wanted to.
It's
check
always
it out.
theatrical and everything, but
I
it's the
wanted to
same. But
check
it's
it
the
out.
same stuff. Like it's the same.
Well, I had never seen it, so it would have been cool.
You've never seen Rob Zombie? Yes, you have.
No, I've never seen Rob Zombie.
I'm pretty sure we've seen Rob Zombie.
No, we haven't. It was your other girlfriend. It wasn't me. Did not see. I'd never seen it.
Yep, maybe.
What other bands did we see?
I think that was
We saw
Ozzy,
the hardcore band. Upon a Burning Body.
I saw that.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
We did. All of us saw them.
Well, I watched most of their set.
They were good.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Chris wanted to stay at the freak show.
The freak show,
the
the
freak
side
show
show,
was
dude.
so
That's
fucking
that shit
cool.
was fucking crazy.
Once they started repeating the same shit, like they had a different person doing the same shit, I was like, okay, we can go.
Not trying
Okay.
to be mean, but you could tell that the two girls were just kind of brought into it.
That first chick was okay. She was like whatever, but that second chick came in.
Because those two chicks had like the same
act.
exact
same
act.
exact act.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be mean, but I really felt like
It was cool.
They were really brought in like afterwards because like the dude had like all that crazy poking through his nose and shit.
I think they need to take days off too from whatever it is that they do. So I'm sure they all wanted
Shoving
to be
nails
there.
in their face. And
Yeah, I would need a day off too. So I'm sure it's like, all right, you're gonna work this event, and I don't know. I mean, it's good to have multiple people who can do multiple things because you can give people breaks and do shit. Like it's obviously a lot of wear on your body, to do that kind of stuff. So it's good to have the same people who do the same tricks as you.
I think I'm gonna start fire breathing.
Oh yeah,
yeah, it really
like
inspired me.
Are you gonna shave first or no?
No, dude. Why would that guy wasn't shaving?
Should not, dude. No,
that guy was.
I'm not afraid of that.
No, that guy had chops, dude.
He did.
He didn't have a beard.
That's chop, not a beard, though.
Yeah,
close enough.
I mean,
yeah.
Beard is hanging
Chops
off your
just-
chin.
Okay, so I'll be the first fire breather with a beard.
Momentarily.
Yeah.
Momentarily before it's
You
all
mean
singed
start
off.
The
off
first fire breather with the scorched beard.
It'll be part of my act, dude. It'll look like an accident, but it's not an accident.
Oh yeah.
You'll just have a dragon laying inside of there,
Yeah.
just to make it look.
Dragon egg.
Right.
That was a cool show. I
just
did
see some
enjoy
really
that.
cool shit. I feel like the coolest thing that we saw in the freak show was the dude who hung weights off of his eye socket
hurt
and
me.
lifted it up. That was fucking nuts.
We also did it out of his nose.
Intense, bro.
Right?
Did he
The
hook
same
it?
guy,
Did he
yeah.
hook it up to his nose?
No,
his
no,
septum?
he did it through his nose, remember?
Oh yeah, in his
Oh,
mouth.
he hooked-
It was through his upper jaw. Like he
Oh,
went
yeah.
into his mouth.
Into like
What?
into
Yeah,
his
it
mouth
went-
through his nose, like it like hooked.
You know,
on
like
on
people,
one,
like-
and then the other one was through his nose into his mouth. So it was like vice. it was like opposite,
Yeah,
and he
then
picked up the
up,
whole
like-
chain.
It was like a 30-pound chain, right?
Did
Yeah.
you not see that? It
Oh,
was,
I
like,
didn't see
it was
that.
right
Matt left
before.
him.
It was
Matt
right
left
before he did the.
Matt did leave, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went to go watch the band.
Yeah. Well, not really. But kind
Oh.
Yeah,
of. He was only like 30 feet away.
yeah.
Oh, you know who I did see that you guys did not see? I saw Possessed.
Oh, how were
Oh,
they?
shit.
Awesome. They were fucking badass. I saw them. I think I was the only one that saw them because I lost everybody at one point. So I went to go see them because I knew they were playing. And
We actually ditched you. Sorry about
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah.
which is fine because I got to see Possessed, and you guys didn't.
It's
It was
cool.
a
I
really.
wasn't with you guys, so I was having fun.
I was having fun. I just went to go see Possessed. And I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Don't gotta do
That was a good show. Possessed was
Really?
on. I mean, it's not really theatrical because he's in a wheelchair, but
Like Manson.
Yeah.
no, he was. No, he's like in a real.
Yeah, no, I
wheelchair.
know.
Yeah,
That was
no,
good.
yeah.
Like he
he's-
actually
he's
needed it and wasn't
chef,
being a little
man.
bitch.
Yeah,
That was one of those terrible jokes.
it was cool.
Just cut that.
Shots
just cut
fired.
that.
Shots
Just cut
fired to Manson, dude. Got all locked and loaded right now, ready to blow.
How'd you like the booths this year?
The
Lame.
booths.
Booths.
The only one that comes through is Swisher.
Swisher.
Dude. Yeah, Swisher always comes through, man. The last couple times though that they were there, we're giving away Swishers for free. Yeah, this time you had to pay $1. Yeah.
Oh,
You
really?
had to pay $1, but you got 4 packs.
Mm.
And because me and her went, the chick was just like, "Oh, do you just want to do one of each for $2?" Because I guess they had 8 different ones.
Nice.
So we got
So,
everything.
mhm.
Although now thinking about it, we should have looked at it and just gotten a whole bunch of we should have picked out the flavors because we ended up with a lot of mango ones that you guys all hate.
But
The mango ones, exactly, because the mango ones are usually bad, but they were actually really good. They were
I know
really
that's what I was
enjoyable.
wondering because I didn't mind the mango ones. I was wondering why you guys didn't like them, but I guess they're usually.
like back
What
in
just
like
fell?
sure.
Oh, my earring.
Hearing. Back in like 8th grade, they were like really terrible. Not 8th grade, I mean.
Jeez, dude.
Jesus.
When did you
I
start
mean,
smoking?
I guess 8th grade. You're not wrong.
I meant like high school guys.
High school,
I'm sorry.
9th grade.
I'm sorry. At 9th, I was off here. But they were really bad though, because I remember getting them from the little water store. Yeah, and like he never checked ID, but they were just shit. They were just terrible.
And he only had a very
He had, like,
handful.
4.
Yeah, he only had a handful of flavors.
yeah.
They sat inside of a cup, a plastic cup, inside the little glass. So you're just like,
That one.
yeah.
And then he took like 10
White
minutes.
berry fusion citrus
He
sounds
took,
cool.
He took like 10 minutes to like fish them out too.
some oldies.
This
yeah,
one?
some oldies.
No, that one. Oh, this one? No, that one. The purple one, bro. Oh,
Yeah, dude.
okay.
I remember going in there all the time after school and getting cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cigarettes are bad.
Mm-hmm.
Then I
Speaking of
remember,
which, can I have one?
Oh, yeah. I remember they also
But,
the
yeah.
little liquor store. They also used to sell them cigarettes for
Mhm.
like $1 a piece.
Yep.
You used to buy 'em
Singles, dude.
Singles, yeah. And I was
Yep.
like, I remember going to high school and then like coming out of high school, and like trying to do that other places and just being like looked at like I was a fucking fool. And then I realized that it was just a little tiny bullshit liquor store.
The little markets, dude. The D-Mart. The fucking... the D-Mart, the water store, the hen house.
The hen house.
What other place did it?
Highs did it for... No,
Highs never did it. The liquor store that was the Quick Stop.
Yeah,
the Quick Stop. Well, it wasn't the Quick Stop before. I can't remember what it was called before. Yeah. But the Quick Stop's easier to remember.
Did it have a name? I don't know if it even had a name. I don't know. It's probably just liquor.
Dude, but we actually did pretty good on our cigarette smoking at Knotfest, though, because we usually go through like a fucking like 2-packs for sure.
Well, because there's like normally 30 people in the group.
That is true.
So once you bring out one cigarette, you gotta like share 3. Next thing you know, you're like halfway through a pack, and then you gotta buy a pack of that shitty ass general store,
dude. Fucking $20 for a bag of ice.
Why don't you
Those neighbors fucking saved us, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my
You want some
god!
ice?
You want ice? Right when we're like, hey, let's go get some ice. You want some ice?
Literally, I looked at Chris and I was like, "Oh, we need to go get ice later." And then like 10 minutes walked by. Yeah, 10 minutes went by.
The night came.
Yeah, then the fucking beer night
dude,
came.
that guy.
That guy was fucking cool,
the
dude.
beer night, he saw our wizard staves and he challenged it by making his own fucking wizard sword.
And then
shield and helmet.
He made a sword, shield, and
beer,
helmet. And they actually let
cases.
They let him bring it into the venue.
They let him bring it into the venue.
And so there he was in the pit.
He was in the pit.
For 10 minutes, I saw the little helmet just like flailing out.
And I could see his sword being swung in the back. Oh, man. Who knows what happened to that shield, dude? Like, that shit probably got
obliterated.
Yeah, but that
he said he lost that shield in that pit. He lost everything in that pit.
Apparently, a lot of photographers came up to him and gave him a card.
They're giving him cards.
Because they were taking pictures of him in the pit.
We have pictures of you, so if you ever want them.
Yeah, if you ever want them. Yeah, if you ever want them.
I mean, that's the polite thing to do if somebody's taking pictures of you, especially epic-ass pictures of you fucking in the pit being all like Beercules and shit.
Oh, and you know they're going to get money off of those pictures, too.
Yeah, they're journalists. I mean, they're part of magazines that are or websites that you know, they were sent to take pictures of this place. So
that's fucking awesome, dude. We got to do something like that now.
I know.
Yeah, now that I know
well,
it's
we
allowed,
were supposed to
I didn't
joust.
think that it would. Yeah, we never did. We got too fucking high or drunk or both. I can't remember what happened. We just never. We were just like, oh, I'm tired.
But by the end of that whole weekend, though, he was like, oh man, he was going through some shit.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I know.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Like all I say, his girlfriend yelled at each other and she stormed off. I was like, oops.
He started like fucking throwing like the whole campsite they had. He was like picking up tables, throwing them across the campsite, and like,
oops.
Knotfest gone bad.
Yeah, it was really bad.
He was not happy.
Oh,
fuck. I don't see any of the drum roll. Oh, fuck.
A pathetic drum roll.
I know. Thank you.
Just get Ryan to do it.
No. I mean, you have to have a good one and a bad one. Like the good one for the good jokes and the bad one for the shitty jokes.
Yeah. Now, well, for the shitty jokes is going to be the. I want that one. I should get the from SpongeBob.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, you need to get that too.
Just a whole bunch of SpongeBob.
Just next thing you know, it's just SpongeBob out.
Anytime we talk about the cops, I'll play that one.
SpongeBob's fucking awesome. We need to have a whole section of sound bites dedicated to SpongeBob.
Oh, man. I forgot to ask you to do this. Look up. You didn't share the video.
It wouldn't let me. I tried it 4 times and it kept saying unable to post.
That's fucked up.
So sorry about it. But what were you gonna ask me to look up?
Ice Bag Injuries page.
Oh, yeah.
Ice Bag Injury. I wanted to because of course
Bag
Ice Bag
Injury.
is very good friends of ours, so I always want to shed some light on what they're doing and everything.
What are they doing?
They actually got featured in a new hardcore magazine that's coming out in L.A.
Fuck yeah.
Called Scum Fuck Magazine, I think. Yeah,
not
Scum
correlated to our friends at Scum.
Yeah, not correlated to our Scum friends, but Scum Fuck Magazine, I think, is what it's called. And they've had a little feature in there in their last issue or their first issue actually. that they put out because they're really good friends with that magazine. So definitely look them up, check them up too. Again, that's Scumfuck Magazine.
Yeah, they're featured on it.
And what shows do they got coming up? I know they got a few. They got some pretty good shows coming up with really decent lineups.
The Same Sun, Ice Bag Injury, Penalty Box, Infinite Crisis. I can't read this one. Refuse? I think that's what it is. I think that's an E.
All right, yeah, we pulled up the flyer right here. So
I always struggle with like band labels.
This is an old one.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, it was like the latest one on there.
Yeah. That was a Halloween show.
Well, oops.
But yeah,
sorry,
they have. Scumfuck Magazine, but fuck is spelled with a V instead of a U. I guess for purposes.
You never use our fuck soundbite.
Yeah. We don't use the fuck soundbite.
You should.
No, yeah, they actually they don't have any shows posted up on their Instagram
no,
right
they
now.
Don't
but
have, I thought they.
I know they have like 3 coming.
I know they do have some show. Maybe it's on their Facebook. I don't know, but definitely look up Ice Bag Injury
on everything.
I know we want them. We want them definitely to come back, play more music for our show.
Instagram.
Of course, Scribble's doing big things right now with Force 5 Records. Definitely check him out. He's got his new single out right now. He's going to have a new EP coming out with some pretty sick features, so keep an eye out for that. Definitely check out Scribble at his Facebook, Instagram, and all that cool shit.
I'm not seeing anything for recent Ice Bag shit. Are you sure they got shows coming up?
I remember talking to them saying like 3 shows or something.
Okay, because last I talked to them, they're not doing anything until after the holidays or after New Year's. At least that's what I thought. I don't know. What's happening to Ice Bag Injury?
It's a mystery now.
It's a mystery.
Do you guys want to plug your shit to follow you on Instagram or anything?
Yes,
all your
follow
shit.
me on Instagram.
Oh yeah, you're back.
I just downloaded it yesterday.
Oh yeah.
So follow me on Instagram and Facebook.
What's
Chris
your...
with the K.
Chris with the K,
yeah, Chris with the K, pretty much.
I know you don't know your own Insta.
No, I just downloaded it yesterday. I don't know what to do with that.
You're Chris Carrera 6706.
Yes.
Wow. There you go. That's it right there.
That's
follow
Chris,
along.
Chris with
Tune
the K.
into the adventures of Chris and everything. So, in the spirit of Knotfest and this year's Knotfest, of course, everybody was yelling Slayer.
Fucking Slayer!
Fucking Slayer. That again, they weren't even fucking playing, and that's all anybody said all fucking weekend long.
Literally, you just climb out of your tent,
they were camping,
stretch for a second, and then yell Slayer.
Oh shit, dude!
People were waking up, coming out of their tent, saying
fucking
that.
Our Beerkeles night, Sir Beerkeles. What did he do? He got out of his tent. He fucking stretched.
And he was like, fucking Slayer.
Fucking Slayer.
He didn't even yell it. He was just
unnatural. Just fucking Slayer. So we're going to take it out some fucking Slayer this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. This has been another episode of Ratt Talk. Remember to follow us on SoundCloud, Facebook, Instagram, and you can also catch us on iTunes. So we'll see you folks next week, and have a good night. Oh, shit. Where'd the mouse go?
Bye.